Hello everybody. It's Carol with Refunction Crafts, and today I am going to bring you a really beautiful project, and that's going to be this stuff over here. But before I start that project, I just got to show you guys. My husband has been in the garage working on his lathe, and he got some pen blanks and some pen kits, and he made these a couple years ago for the holidays. This was kind of one of the things that we put in the shop during the holidays, and they did really well for us. So he decided to go ahead and make some again, and made some little bit different ones this time, but they really turned out exceptional. And so I just wanted to show you guys. So this one here is a Second Amendment pen. Isn't that beautiful? So it's what they call a bolt action. So you take it like this, and that's how the point comes out. And then to close it, you just put it back. And it has a little rifle here as the pocket holder. So anyway, that is super pretty, and it has the entire Second Amendment on it, written on it. These are really popular guy gifts. The guys really love these pens. So that's mostly what these, would be geared towards. This is another Second Amendment one, but it's the red, white, and blue flag, and it's also got the Second Amendment written on it. This, you can't read it as well as the beige one. But again, super pretty. So I have two of these, and I have two of those, and then we're bringing back the We the People pen, and this also has everything in writing around the pen, but it's very small, and it's not readable for sure, but it is a replica of everything that's in there. So yeah, so this one is another one. So we've got two of the We the People ones. And then I really have to show you guys these. These are so pretty. Oh my goodness, are these pretty. Look at this. Can you believe? This has like metal honeycomb in it. And then the blank was made with resin and the honeycomb. And you can see, oh my gosh, you guys, it's red, white, and blue. Is that not just absolutely gorgeous? Look at that. Oh my goodness. And it's got the same hardware on it as the other ones, with the bullet at the tip and then the bolt action stuff. But oh my word. I'm going to see, do I have something white that I can put in front of it that might help? Look at that. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Oh, I want this one, but I'm not keeping it. We've got to sell these. And then this one is equally as gorgeous. I can't determine which one is my favorite, this one or this one. We've got all of these already. So look at that. And that's not a dent right there. That's just the light reflection on the pen. But look at that. Holy moly, it is so pretty. And here you can see the honeycomb, the metal honeycomb in there, and that just really makes it stand out and makes it really gorgeous. And then the colors inside this section are copper and gold. So isn't that beautiful? I hope you guys can see this as well as I can. You can see it kind of has like a reflective look in the copper and the gold part. But oh my goodness, it's so gorgeous. But I just wanted to show you guys, these will be in my shop. I already have all of these, and hopefully I'll have these in before this video comes out today. I'm going to try and publish this video today if I can. If not, it'll be tomorrow. But anyway, I just had to show you guys his beautiful pens. In fact, I'm going to get them out of my way so that I don't destroy them while I'm working. There. Okay, now they're safe. Okay, So I'm going to take, my friend Sherry sent me a Happy Mail package a little bit ago. And in that package was this gorgeous, gorgeous shoe. And you guys know I love shoes. And so I am going to embellish this today. Isn't that beautiful? Holy moly, I don't know if I want to sell this one or keep it, but I will probably sell it because that's what I need to do. Again, I can't keep everything I make, so I have to pick and choose. And I don't even have a place to put it, but gosh, do I ever want this shoe. Anyway, so I've got a few things out here. We're not going to go too crazy on this. We're just going to make it look pretty. And I don't know which of these bits and pieces I'm going to use. I'm going to just kind of look at it and see what I think is best. And I'm going to go with what looks the best, not necessarily what is the most flashy. Because you can see it's already got this beautiful sparkle on it, and it's flashy as it is. I was thinking, you know, I was kind of putting this trim around it, and I really like it. I have a small piece of this trim, and it actually is really pretty around the edge of the shoe. So I think I'm going to put this down, just kind of going around here, because it like finishes off the shoe. It makes it look finished. So that's the first thing we're going to go ahead and do. I've got my glue gun here, and I know I'm going to run out of glue, so I need an extra glue stick. And we're going to start at the top here. And let's see, do I need to come in a little bit closer? Maybe I do, so you guys can see actually what I'm doing. And I think I did much better in my last video with staying on camera, so I'm going to try and do the same here. I'm trying to learn to stay in my zone. So I'm going to be working really hard at making sure that I do that. This has a little bit of fuzz stuck in it from, I think that was from some of the other laces that I had it laid in the box with. Anyway, so I'm going to go along the edge. So I'm going to start right here. Oh, I already need a new glue stick. So I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to leave this bow on here. And I debated on whether I wanted to take it off, but I think it actually goes really nicely with this. And if it's not broke, why fix it? I've got to start not changing things just because I can put something else on it. If it looks good on there, then it should stay. And so that bow is going to stay on the shoe, unless some wild and crazy great idea comes up. I had thought about making a lace bow for it, and then I thought, no, I really don't think it needs lace. It's not a wedding shoe, although it could be kind of used as a bridal gift. It would make a great Christmas ornament, wouldn't it? I think it'd be a great ornament for the Christmas tree. And I'm going to try and get this on there as straight as I can. And make sure that it's neat and tidy, because I definitely want this to turn out exceptionally well. So I'm going to take kind of some small spaces at a time, especially going around these corners, so that I can have enough play time with the glue to get it on there straight. Isn't that pretty? And I've got a paper towel over here to the side just because I needed something to set my glue gun on, but it's catching on there, and because my table looks awful right there, there's resin on the paper and all that stuff. So I was trying to make it not look so bad. And Rhonda, I want to tell you, I read your message to Jeff about my table and he laughed. And then he said, yes, I will make you a table. I will do that. So he's going to make me a table that will be nice and big, because this table that I have, believe it or not, it's a 6-foot long table and it's about 4 feet deep. So it's an amazing size. I love having a table this big. The problem with having it so big, one problem is that I put so much stuff on top of it just because I can. And that's probably not always the best way to go in your craft room. You should probably have things where you have to kind of get up and go get them sometimes and then put them away when you're done so that they're in a organized space. But I tend to end up leaving them only because so many times once I get done with a project, I'm in such a hurry to get out of here, either to go to work or to cook dinner or whatever the case might be. You guys, I am so busy all the time. I feel like I just don't get a ton of free time. And so sometimes when it comes to my crafting supplies, I can tend to get a little forgetful. So, yeah. But I will be putting my stuff in a different craft room, a bigger craft room, as soon as I can get this stuff organized. I'm going to move everything to my other spare room, so that will be my craft room, and I'll have a little more space to put shelving and things like that in there. So that's what I'm kind of working towards. It's just finding the time to get it all done is not always easy. So, okay, so that's on there. Looks very, very pretty on there. And it goes nicely with the shoe. And then what I was thinking, I've got some rhinestone chain here, and I was thinking maybe I would go down the center of that with my rhinestone chain, but I'm not positive that that's what I want to do, because I don't know that it's going to really improve the look of the shoe really at all. I mean, it looks pretty, but the other problem with rhinestone chain is, will I get it on there perfectly straight? And if I don't, I'm going to be frustrated with myself because I didn't. And then the other thing that I could do is to put it on the inside lip of the shoe so that it just goes along the inside. But you know, you guys, I don't think I'm going to use the rhinestone chain. I just don't. I think I would be doing the shoe a disservice by adding that. I am going to be adding this gorgeous, gorgeous butterfly that she sent me too, because I had placed that right there. Look at that. Oh my goodness, it looks so pretty on there. And it's big and it's sparkly, and to me, it just makes the shoe. Now I've got a couple of other things that I can test out to go in that same spot, but I'm not sure if I can really find anything that I like as well as that. I mean, we could put something like, you know, this little flower, but this has gold in it. I don't want to add any gold to this at all. And then I've got, you know, some of these buttons and things. Now I am putting pink flowers into this. See, I've got some different colors of these butterflies, and they're so beautiful. I've gotten these from Debbie over at Bird's Place too, and I just love them. Or we've got something that would be just like a little flower like that, but that to me takes away from the sparkle of the shoe. And I've got this one, but this one just doesn't sparkle enough. Then I've got, this has gold in it too, but not a lot. I've got that, and that really looks very pretty on it too. Kind of looks like the buckle on top of the shoe. But I really, really, really love the butterfly. So I think what I want to do is I'm going to just go with my initial gut instinct on this one, and I'm going to put that beautiful sparkling butterfly right here. But before I do that, I think I'm going to go ahead and start doing some other embellishing around the bow area. So what I want to do, I have to see how these flowers are going to work. I think I'm going to put one of these pink ones and then go with a little bit smaller one like that. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and start building on this right now. I'm going to put a little glue on that one, and that one's going to start us out. Okay. And then I'm going to go with this white rose, like that. Keep that bow out of the way there. And then I think I want to put a small one sort of in between those two, but I'm not sure that's the one I want to go with. I've got a couple of rose buds as well, and usually I would have those kind of coming, you know, out the sides, but I was thinking these might actually be pretty in the in-between spot. I've got two of them here, and I was thinking those sort of maybe coming out like right there, and then maybe also the little white flower like that, kind of like that. I think that looks actually quite pretty, so I think that's what we're going to go ahead and do. So I'm going to put some glue on these two and pop them in there, if I can get the glue string off, like that. And then I'm going to pop this one in the middle, like that. Okay. And then maybe have one. I don't want to go too crazy. I don't want to mess it up. Oh, I also had these. I forgot. I was going to, well, those are a little too pink, I think. So I'm glad I didn't mess up on that. I let go of it. This one's going to go right back here. And then I think I'm going to add this one over to the side, the one side. I was even thinking maybe it would be pretty to have a few flowers just coming down, kind of draping down the side. Let me look and see what I've got here real quick in the way of tiny flowers. I've definitely got a few more of these little white ones, I think. And there's a pink one. I'm just going to grab what I see in here so that I can figure it out after I find what I have. I've got some of the teeny tiny rosebuds, but I don't have any in pink or white, and those are the only two colors I would even consider using in those, because the other colors are like yellows and greens and colors that really would not go with this shoe. There's a teeny tiny one. Another teeny tiny one. And I just found a couple more of the little bitty ones. Let me just grab these up real quick. These are a little darker pink. And that should be enough to work with for now. Okay, I know I don't need that many flowers. Oh, and then, oh, what did I do with it? I have some green leaves. Had them in my hands yesterday. I'm going to find those real quick. Okay, oh, and the other thing I do have is I've got these little pearls, and I definitely want to use these in here. These come from my pearl strings that Kim sent me, these. So I do want to put a couple of these. I just cut some of the small ones out to put in here. And I think I'm going to cut the one end off of the plastic nylon piece, although I just cut myself short on that one, so that probably wasn't a great idea. That's okay. I can cut more. I have more. Let me just cut this off here. I like to find as straight a piece as I can when I'm using them in something like this. This one's nice and straight. I might even like one with 3 on there. I don't know, let's see. That one's got a cracked pearl on it, so I'll keep that one for a minute. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if we want to add a few more. We're not going to add that one, it's too bright. A few more flowers just kind of coming down from the shoe. I'm going to put another one right here. Oops, I'm sorry. I'm going to put another one right here. Almost did it, you guys. Ugh, I'd have been so mad at myself. Okay, so we've got that one there. And then I'm going to just lay it on its side here. Got a teeny tiny pink one right here that I think I'm going to put right there. It's a little bit darker pink, but that's okay. It's not that stark, bright pink. So put that one there. And this is a small white one. Let's see. I don't want to go too far down and ruin it. I think I'll put that one just kind of towards the inside a little bit. Right there. Okay, I like that. And then I kind of feel like I need one more up in there. This one's a pink and white, but it doesn't match the pink that's already in there. Let me cut this tiny white one out. Gosh, I wish I had, oh, here's some pink and white ones that are the light pink. I didn't even see those. Yeah, I'm into the pale pink, but not so much the bright pinks. So, yeah, that one looks good, and it looks good that it's the pink and white. I might have to stick one of those up in here somewhere, like right there. Again, I don't want to overkill, but it kind of does need something right in there. So I'm going to go ahead and go with my gut on this one and put this one right there. And I think that's perfect as far as flowers go. We don't need any more flowers. Now we're going to add some of our pearls, and I'm just going to have these kind of popping out here and there. So we'll put this one right there, and I think I want a second one in there before the other glue dries and makes it hard to get this one in, which it kind of already did a little bit. Okay. one more in kind of behind there. Just like that. Okay. And then maybe I will use this small one just coming out with one pearl right there. I don't know. Let's see. I do want to start kind of back here and put a couple in coming down this way, I think. The other thing that I have, where did I put them? Right here. I have some teeny tiny bows. I just remembered. But they are more of a cream color, but you know what? They actually go with these flowers. I might have to put a couple of these bows on here somewhere. One would have been pretty there if I wanted that look, but we're not going to do that. But I was wondering if I need to put one either here with a little bit of the pearls kind of sticking out. Let me pop that one off of there. And maybe the best way for me to do this would be to kind of glue these to the back of the bow like that, so I can position them better, and I think I'll have them kind of coming out that way. So that means that I kind of need to get them going like that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a dot of glue on the back of this bow. Make sure that's the back. That is the back. I'm going to put a dot right there. Oh, shoot. And poke those out just a little bit in that direction. If I can just get my hand off of this. Okay, so I've got those kind of coming out like that, and then I want to get a smaller one. I'm going to have to cut a little bit more of these off. Two and two. Okay, we want two pearls kind of coming out in the center. And I want one kind of in the middle of those, like that. And then if I put that right there, or do I want to put it right there? Actually, I kind of like it kind of in the middle of the flowers. That's where I'm going to put it. Right there, and then I'm going to take a toothpick, try and get some depth in for this bow and push it in a little bit. Just like that. And that looks very, very pretty. Okay, I like it. I like that a lot. So, okay, and I'm trying to decide, is there anything else I want to put, you know, kind of off to the side? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, I think I'm going to resin this butterfly onto the front of the shoe, because I don't want this butterfly to come off for any reason. And if I resin it to the shoe, I know that I'm not going to have to worry about that happening. So I'm just going to put a little bit of resin right here. Oops, I'm putting the resin right here. A decent amount so it has something to grip onto, and I'm going to pop this under my lamp. And hold that butterfly down. Oh, it wants to slide. Make sure I've got it in the middle, right there. And that's going to take care of that. And then these are the green leaves that I was telling you about that I have. I think I might want to cut a few of these leaves off and kind of maybe poke them into the flowers in a couple of places. So I'm just going to cut them off. These are little, like, fabric leaves, but they're teeny tiny, so these should work well with those teeny flowers. Just to have a little bit, I may not end up using them, but I wanted to try it to see if it kind of gives it a little more, just a little more color. Okay, so we've got our butterfly on there. It's on there good. Not gonna go anywhere. And then I'm thinking maybe like to have a few of these leaves kind of coming out on this side for sure. So I'm just gonna pop the flowers back a little bit, pop some glue in there, and just put 2 or 3 of these leaves right in there. Just 2 will do. And that looks pretty. And then, let's see, maybe put a couple, maybe back here on this side. So let's plop that on its side right here, and we're going to go right in here. Got like a big drop of glue on the side of my glue gun, and it's driving me crazy. And I want them right there. Make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. And you go that way. And that way. I'm just going to kind of try and push them up against the flowers a little bit more. Like that. Okay, and then I feel like I need a couple right there. Did get a little dot of glue in front of those pearls, and I'm not liking that that's there, so one way to remedy that is by putting a couple of these pretty leaves right on top and taking my toothpick and sort of push them in so that they look more natural. Separate them just a tad. I might need one more leaf in that spot. Okay, and I think I'll put that, well, right there. That's gonna work fine. Okay, so I've got a few leaves in right there, and I've got these here and then these here, and I think it looks really, really, really pretty. Trying to think if my butterfly needs any beautification down the body or if I need to just leave it alone. I really kind of like that rose flower sitting in the middle of it. I think that looks really nice. So we're going to add this to it. And I think I'm going to resin that on there like I did the butterfly. Just a little dot of resin over the top there, and I'm going to pop this under the UV lamp. To spray a little bit of alcohol on my fingers because I did get a little bit of resin on them. I'm sorry about my hands and my nails, you guys. I know they look terrible. They're not filthy. They just have glue and stuff stuck up under them. And I've been doing all my packaging this morning. I've got to get all my orders out. And I just kind of wanted to do this before I go to the post office. So I've been a busy bee this morning. Oh, I was going to do something with these. I forgot. I might put one of these up by the flowers. Let's see. Do we need them or do we not? I'm going to nip one of these off. And this is just a string of rhinestones that I got from Debbie over at Bird's Place. And they're very, very pretty. Let me put it on my hand. See if I can get it to focus. There we go. So that, I want to put one in somewhere, and I think I'm going to pop it, if it's not too much, I think I'm going to pop this one in right there. Let's just get behind that bow a little bit. Just like that. That one leaf wants to pop in behind the bow. Oh well, that's okay. Oh, and also I am going to pop one rhinestone. Well, where's my little bag of AB rhinestones? I just saw it sitting here and I moved stuff around and pulled things out and now I can't find it, of course. Sorry, you guys. That's okay. I've got my crystals right here. And that's going to be better for this anyway. Okay. And I'm going to put, I think I want to put one of these like in the center of the bow. Because it's such a tiny bow. I may use two of them. But I'm going to put a dot of glue there, and if I can work really, really fast, I can get two of them in there. And I think it does need two. Yeah. Just one little more element of sparkle. I said that wrong, but you guys know what I mean. One more little element of sparkle. Okay, so that's it, you guys. I'm not going to touch another spot on this beautiful, beautiful shoe. Got a couple of glue strings hanging off here, but those are okay. I'll get those off. So that that is it, you guys. Is that gorgeous or is that gorgeous? Look at that. Oh my word. I'm so, so, so happy with this. I can't even tell you guys. It made me so happy when I saw this in my package. I wish I had 10 of them because I would do different things to all of them. But oh my word, is that gorgeous? I love it. So Sherry, thank you so much for sending me this beautiful shoe to embellish and do a video on. I love it, and I know everyone else is going to love it, and I just know that when I put this in my shop, it's going to go very quickly. So thanks, Sherry, very much for your donation to this video of the butterfly and the shoe. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I mean, I couldn't be happier. So anyway, don't forget, you guys, about the pens. If you're interested in buying one or more of those pens, I know last year I had somebody that bought 4 of them. They're not cheap. I'm just going to tell you guys right off the get-go. The materials to make those pens are not cheap, and the pens are not cheap. But if you're interested in buying some, I'm going to have 2 of these and 2 of these, although Jeff just came in a little bit ago, and told me he has a friend that wants one. I don't know if it was one of these or one of the other ones, but so I will have one already sold, but that's okay. We've got 2 of each style, and so these will be going in the store. And in fact, I know Jeff ordered some more of the blanks and the pen kits, so we'll probably be having more of them. I know during Christmas a couple years ago, we sold all that we had made, and it was probably 20 or 30 pens that Jeff had made for the holidays, and we sold every single one of them right off the bat. So, you know, I'm sure these will go, and especially as it gets closer to the holidays, that's when everybody's looking for unique gifts for their guys, and these are absolutely a unique gift for the guys, especially, you know, if they're into, you know, sort of Second Amendment stuff or hunting or things like that. They'll love these pens. So anyway, thanks a lot, you guys, for watching. Please, please, please stay safe, stay well. Again, love your family. Give them lots of hugs. Tell them you love them every day. And God bless each and every one of you. Thank you for watching. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. And hit the notification bell so that you'll get notified when I do future videos. And give me a like if you liked this video, and a share. Go ahead and share it, and your comments are more than welcome. I respond to all comments on my videos. So please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Thanks a lot, you guys. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Stay tuned for pictures. Bye-bye.